These are from two other books. The first one is talking about the return of the Golden Age, alchemy, bringing everything back, which I've been stating for a long, long time. This isn't hidden knowledge. It's all about trying to, in their minds, correct. Well, as I was told by a guy that's involved in some real serious stuff, and I ain't even sure the dude was from around here. And I mean that in a literal sense. I don't know if he was real or if he was a spirit or what. But all he told me is he put his hand up to the sky when we were inside the restaurant. And he said, we don't need any of that. Meaning he doesn't need anything of God. Okay? That's a very weird story about that guy for another time. But it's starting over and leaving that part of it out. Okay, the second one, you can go ahead and read that. There's a particular part in here. This is just comparing. The first one's comparing Adam and Saturn, like I told you. It's being one. This one is Abraham, another biggie in the Hebrews. There is no Hebrew language. They speak ancient Phoenician. And so when we go down here, and I've been trying to tell people, this is the key thing. This is why these truthers won't, the real guys like Maxwell and, well, he's hinted to it. But the rest of them, Ike and all them, they won't use the word Saturn. It says, look, the name of the planet Saturn is by the Phoenicians called Israel. The Israelis speak ancient Phoenician, which means they're either the descendants of the Phoenicians or they are the Phoenicians. That's why they dodge that freaking word and all of their speeches and all of that crap about the New World and all of this crap. The name of the planet Saturn is by the Phoenicians called Israel. Israel is Saturn. Okay? It's also Yahoo. The Phoenician, Philo wrote, he called it Yahoo, just like the browser. Later, that got changed to Yahweh. All of this stuff's connected. All you got to do is just trace the dots. It's not as big as mystery as it appears to be. This is why I tell you, all of these guys are equating this to this Saturn thing. Okay, if this was like everyday stuff, I would say, well, maybe they're trying to lead you astray. But the fact that it's so obscure that most people wouldn't even think to look. And then you learn the symbols and you see crap like this, the seal of Saturn or the seal of Solomon, which is Jewish, crystallized dark sky remix. It's not by chance. It's just not. It's just not. And so, it's really, like I told you, it's all about his story, whatever it is. And if it isn't, I guarantee you whatever it is has a major hand in the way that you're seeing things. So now that you know that the word Israel means Saturn in Phoenician, and the Jews speak ancient Phoenician, there is no Hebrew language, it's pretty obvious why they have a hexagon with 6 points on their flag. It's not that big of a mystery when you understand it. It's nice if you have a biblical background, because it's the only textbook that we have that's written that gives us any clue. If you can read Sumerian and Babylonian, please let me know what you find out. But I mean, this is really all we've got. So, the symbols bear out the story more than the written does, because the symbols don't lie. They're reoccurring over and over and over again. Stories can change. Things can be interpreted. When you see the same symbol over and over again, yeah, you can only stretch that so far before you got to say, yeah, it means the same thing. So these are just bits and pieces I'm giving you to look at, to compare. The main thing on this one is Saturn is Israel, and they know that, and that's what all of this is about. This is what all of this crap is about them being the chosen. Right then. Okay. Okie doke. You keep telling yourself whatever makes yourself feel better.